Go, go, Daggerheart Rangers. Mighty Morphin Daggerheart Rangers. They've got a dagger to the heart that well, it's not coming out to 2025, so I'm really not as excited about it as I was. But hey, the play test went live. It is the 12th day of March 2024. It is, according to them, the 10th anniversary of Critical Role. 10 years this game has been making my life miserable. Has it really been 10 years? And in honor of the 10th year anniversary, the play test has gone live on the Daggerheart site, and we can now take a look at it. We've got the Play Daggerheart, and we've got the play test surveys button. We've got a video with Mercer and this guy. And we've got a video with Mercer and Travis talking about Daggerheart. We've got the stuff we've already seen. What is Daggerheart? Succeed or fail with hope and fear. And can I break that mechanic? Become your own hero. Join our team. Tell us what you really think. And then the demi-plane, begin your adventure. All right. So I've already pressed all the buttons except for that one. Play Daggerheart goes to this. Enter your email. You get to download the information, the information packet. We'll take a look at that in a second. You press the other button. Obviously, they don't have those up yet because it just takes you to the same thing. There's just something unlikable about that guy. Probably because he refuses to admit his games are just ripoffs of other games. And we go down here, and we get the demi-plane. Can we build my own character in Daggerheart? And how is it different than the normal thing? So here's without even starting, here's my initial question. Is Daggerheart being built to play one very specific campaign, or is it a generic system that you can use to create any fantasy campaign in it? What if I don't want rabbit people, Daggerheart? You've included all these weird races and stuff, but what if I want to emulate a pre-existing game, convert it to Daggerheart, but rabbit folk or whatever don't exist in that game? Is that going to be something that comes into play? Because we know there's a ton of weird... Yeah, we've got robo people, demon people, dragon people, dwarf, elf, fairy people, goat people, giant people, fungus people, turtle people, giants, goblins, halfling, human, cat people, orc, frog people, monkey people? No, dog people, huh? So these are all choices that I have to make a race. But what if I don't want them? What if I just want to, use the classics? Can I? We've already downloaded the playtest content, I think. All right, we've got a quick start adventure that we can go to. How is the playtest content? And then we've got a game compendium. We've already looked at this. How is this different than what's already in the playtest? All right, let's create a character. I already made a demi-plane account. I like demi-plane already more than I like, let's see, Daggerheart. D&D Beyond. Okay, it's very slow. But then I'm sure there's like a let's play. Getting started. I don't want a pre-generated character. I want to make my own. Character name. Bob October. No, Steve. Steve. Pronoun. Whatever. Select your portrait. I'm going to make a human. Because I'm going to go against the grind. Begin. Choose an ancestry. What is my choice? Clank, demon, dragon, dwarf, elf, fairy, fawn, fearbug, flip, blah, blah. What if I don't want any? What if I don't want to be these? What if I just want to be bam? normal, human. Choose a community. Highborn, lowborn, orderborn, ridgeborn, seaborn, slyborn, underborn, wanderborn, wildborn. Okay, I guess this is how you background. How about normalborn? Just I was the son of a merchant. Underborn, wanderborn, wildborn. How is wildborn and wanderborn different? What if I'm just normalborn? All right, I'm gonna go for seaborn because I love pirates. All right, now what I get to choose? Class. Our classes are Bard, Druid, Guardian, Ranger, Rogue, Seraph, Sorcerer, Warrior, Wizard. I'm going to be boring and be a fighter. There we go. Yeah, class items. A drawing of a lover or a sharpening stone. Class features, battle strategist. Combat training. Subclass options. Between Call of the Slayer and Call of the Brave. All right, I'm selecting my class. It is Warrior. Choose a subclass. This is already way too complicated. When you roll with fear, you gain a hope or add dice from the card to your weapon attack or damage. So we want to break the hope mechanic, right? So we're going to take Call of the Brave. Now let's choose our traits. All right, my strength is going to be my +2 because I'm a fighter. We don't have constitution. We have agility and finesse. Okay. I guess I'll make agility my +1 and instinct my other +1 and presence my -1. Okay. Choose your starting weapon. I can start with a magical weapon. Hi, thank you. Thank you. Why wouldn't I? Is there anything that gives me more hope? Well, I'm going to go spear. Oh, I don't get is spear not a choice? A tier 0 physical weapon. Okay, but I get a second weapon too. I'll choose longsword. Now I can choose shield as a second weapon. I'll choose seal. Starting armor. Oh, how nice. I get free armor. Breastplate, chainmail, full plate leather armor. I'm going to go chainmail because I'm a fighter and you're giving it to me for free. Take your starting inventory. Oh, I get a minor health potion or a minor stat potion. Of course, I'm going to take the take a domain deck card. You can spend hope to move anywhere within. You can be targeted by a ranged attack. Mark a stress roll with your hope dice. Increase your evasion. With this card is on a loadout. Add your agility score. When you roll damage dice, you may reroll 8 1s and 2s. Take damage from a creature. You may make a stress to immediately deal weapon damage. Well, this one. Save changes. And I'm done. I think I'm done. I think I made a character. So here's Steve, our Seaborn human warrior. He's got an evasion of 10, an armor of 0. I guess I need to... my agility is +1. My strength is +2. Finesse is +0. My instinct is +1. My presence is -1. And my knowledge is +0. I'm level 1. I've got hit points. I apparently didn't arm me with my weapons. So how do I arm my weapons? I've got unarmed experience and unarmed experience. Let's see. How do I? Ooh, thank you for. Why did I buy things if you weren't going to give it to me? Where's my spear? Okay. I've got 2 hope. Details, we don't care. Feedback. The rules of this game are confusing. Yep. I enjoyed my character's abilities. I haven't had a chance to play them yet. The bit of information is clear and easy to interrupt. Disagree. Neutral. I haven't played it yet. Neutral. All right, so this is our character. These are our cards. So not bad. Okay. Relatively simple, but of course we know the actual thing is way more complicated. But we have made our first level pirate. The goal, of course, is to see through the playtest, can we break the hope fear system? And is the game going to let us play whatever we want? Or is it designed very specifically to play only one specific thing? Is this going to be campaign 4 for Critical Role? Or is this going to be, here is our long form, because, they said this is our long form continuous campaign system. So we've got the playtest manuscript, the quick start adventure, the GM materials, the player materials, a link to their store, GM start here, character creation guide, play guide, starting equipment, example of the cards. So I have to print those out. Some maps, player materials, each pre-made class, and then the information on them. I guess the surveys aren't available yet because they don't want you to do the surveys until you've had a chance to read them. So there we go. Daggerheart, start here, directions. Welcome to Daggerheart Open Beta Playtest. Gather here, you'll find all the materials. A quick start adventure. We built it to streamline play for those learning Daggerheart. It includes a 3-hour adventure, a walkthrough of the core rules, and 5 pre-generated characters. For GMs, you have a folder where you have all the sheets you want for reference for character creation, campaign maps to start your adventure, and folder for every card in the game. If you're playing in person, don't forget to print the action tracker card. All the other cards can also be found in the player's material. For the player, there's a folder for each class that contains all of the print and play materials you will need to begin making a character. There are instructions from page 1 that explain how to print materials ranging from level 1 to 10, including cards, sheets, and tables. Lots of stuff to be printing. Lots of gimmicky, gadgety stuff to be printing. Please to be printing all the things. Because, yeah. So that was the start here. Link to the store. Playtest manuscript is 377 pages. That's way too long. The quick start adventure is 39 pages. Okay, for 3 hours. 10 pages an hour. Seems a little long, but okay. GM start here is 1 page. Character creation guide is 1 page. It's just a breakdown of the things we already saw. Play guide, 1 page. So these are all just cheats you can hand out. I'm really concerned about the cards. Starting equipment, again, 1 page. Okay. Cards. So here's our first gimmick. And I hate this gimmick. I mean, I love prop cards. You guys know I love the prop cards and the monster cards. But Making the cards an intrinsic part of character creation and character play means what happens if I forgot my card? What happens if I lose the card? You have to buy more cards. Now, because Critical Role and Darrington Press relieves so much support from the fan base, obviously the thinking behind this is, of course, you will be able to buy specific cards for specific things, and the Etsy community will be able to build specific cards for specific things, and Critical Role will be able to milk the card market, because we know the card market can be very addictive and people will pour a lot of money into the cards without thinking about it. That's how Magic has managed to stay alive for so long, is that addictive quality of I'm opening this and what do I get? Now this one, you obviously know what you're getting in the cards. There won't be any randomness as far as we know, but with this cards, of course, it's I can get the generic cards for $5. If I lose those, I can replace them for another $5. Or I can get the specific cards that fit the theme of my character or the theme of this NPC. I can go over to Etsy and pay $80 to get the Lanoan themed cards or the Ribbit themed cards, right? So they know that market's there. That's why they went with the gadget. But I hate that because it depended on the thing. And they're saying, well, if you have the cards, you don't need to consult the rule book. That we know is also untrue because the cards can't contain all the information that the rule book can. Or, of course, it could. I mean, I don't know how much information is in the rule book, but yeah. We have seen people use the cards in the past and still 9 out of 10 times, 8 out of 10 times, they still have to consult the book because there's a situation that the cards don't cover. The cards are like a simplification, that's the word, simplification of the product or the spell of the item, whatever. But then the full breakdown in the FAQ, those are going to be in the book and online. And if there's something you don't understand, you inevitably go to look to the book. And of course, also, what happens if I lose my cards? Can I still play the character if I forgot the cards, if I lost the cards, if I didn't want to buy the cards because I think I'm done, they're dumb, and I should be able to play my character without the cards. It should but not be an intrinsic part of the game for role-playing. It is a gimmick. So unless there is a built-in fail-safe, which I'm hoping there is, yeah, because look at this is 30 pages I'd have to print out if I wanted to play test this. 30 color pages. And I'd have to use cardstock. So the amount of ink and cardstock it's going to cost me would probably be about, I don't know, maybe almost the same as just buying a deck of cards. Or, of course, you could just print them out and glue them to a normal deck of cards, but that's dumb. So there we go. It is available. And that is my initial thought. Question number 1. You've introduced the hope, fear mechanic, which is dumb. Because it has that the bad guys can't do anything unless the DM spends a fear token. If the players never roll fear, the DM never gets fear tokens, the bad guys never get to do anything. What's a 50-50 chance they're going to roll fear? No, because if there's a mechanic, then there's going to be abilities that modify that mechanic, and there's going to be ways to break that to always be in the player's favor. Perfect example is luck in 5e. The second you enter the mechanic of the luck mechanic and the inspiration mechanic, people were right away trying to find ways to break the luck mechanic in 5e. So first, I play a halfling because a halfling gives me that reroll ones. All right. Then I play a halfling with 1 level of divination-based wizardry because then I get the portents that lets me 3 times per day tell you what my dice will roll. Right. I roll 3 dice at the beginning of play. I save those 3 rolls, And any other time during the game, I can replace a dice roll with one of those. And I can be my roll, or it can be somebody else's roll. So I get to always reroll ones. I've got the first level from that supportance. At 5th level, I'm going to take the luck feat from D&D, which, lets me do more. Then I take a level in any, class. I take a level of cleric to add guidance that lets me add plus D4 to any non-combat dice roll, right? So now I'm just constantly building up to break that luck mechanic so that I can never fail. So, by making this gimmicky, unnecessary hope, fear, roll with hope, roll with fear, it's 50-50. So there's a 50% chance you're going to get fear. No, because 50-50 actually in dice rolling usually ends up to be about 60-40. And if you enter that mechanic, then there's going to be a way to fudge that mechanic. So my hope dice are rolled more often than my fear dice. And I can manipulate the dice to get more hope rolls than fear rolls. So at some point in time, there's going to be a build that says the end goal of this build, luck but halfling plus divination. Do you even min-max, bro? Should I try harder? You're forgetting the level of cleric, so I get guidance, and then maybe a level of bard, so I get inspiration. And then at 5th level, I take the luck feat, right? And the second question is, it feels right now this is built to play a very specific style of game. What if I don't want to allow ribbits? Where is the you don't have to? Now, we obviously have to go through this, which will be, we'll go through this and talk about it on Thursday. My initial thing is, well, the character creator is way simpler than the D&D Beyond character creator. Bob October came out pretty quickly. I don't like the cards. I think they're gimmicky. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, this is available for you guys to download for free and make fun of. I look forward to the hundreds of videos we're going to make about this. Check it out yourself. Link down below. Yay, most anticipated tabletop role-playing game of, oh no, you delayed it a year. It's not coming out to mid-2025, which is a good thing. One, because I think Mercer and Company need a break. 2, waiting a year means you get to judge the market. You've got from now till whatever, mid-2025 to judge the market and choose your release date based upon the market. Do I release it early 2025? Do I release it late 2025? Where is the market going? Is the market feeling like they're ready to jump ship and come over to Daggerheart? Or is the market still like, no, I'm going to stick out with D&D and Tales from the Valiant? Half of all 2d12 rolls will be equal, no fear or hope. The math works out to fear coming up 5.5 out of 12. The math, run away! And then, yeah, okay. And then you find ways to gimmick that to make that 5.1, 4 out of 12, 2 out of 12. And inevitably, you built in a mechanic that says DM might not be able to go. Well, I didn't roll enough. I've only got 3 fear points because only 3 of you rolled fears. So my bad guys only get to go 3 times. Yeah, it's a dumb mechanic, but we'll see. We have to read it. My phone's ringing and it says spam risk. I'll talk to y'all later. Let me know what you're thinking about this. I'm sure we'll talk about it the rest of the week.